Ring donuts. I'll be making both the uncoated, coated, and the glazed donuts. To your mixing bowl, add flour. Please check the description box below to see a detailed recipe. Also remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell to be notified of our video every Sunday. Next, I'll be adding sugar, powdered milk, yeast, nutmeg, and salt to another portion of the bowl. You don't want your salt coming in direct contact with yeast because salt kills yeast. Next, I added egg and water, and I'm going to be mixing this to form a rough dough. Next, I'll be adding my butter, and I'll transfer the dough to my work surface, where I'm going to knead it for about 2 minutes so that the butter is well incorporated. Then I'm going to be slamming the dough against my work surface for 15 minutes. This is how I knead my yeasted dough or yeast raised dough. You slam it and the dough is going to change from a rough texture to a smooth, non-sticky texture. This shows that your dough is ready. If you're using a stand mixer, use the hook attachment and knead for 10 minutes. I'll transfer the dough to my mixing bowl and leave it for 5 minutes. This is not to prove it, but this is to allow me to prepare my parchment paper. You only prove this dough once. Cut your parchment paper into squares. And place it on a baking tray. Also remember to grease them. I forgot to grease mine during the course of making this video. Remember to grease your parchment paper with either oil or a cooking spray. Next, grease your work surface, transfer your dough to it, roll your dough into a log and cut into 10 equal parts or 8 equal parts if you want a bigger ball, or you weigh it to be 84 grams each. Once you are through weighing or cutting, form your dough into a tight ball. Seal up the base or the bottom to remove any indents. Then place the dough on the greased parchment paper. Repeat the same procedure for the rest dough till you exhaust the doughs. Once you are through, flatten the top of your dough and also brush it with melted butter. The melted butter helps to retain moisture while the dough is proving. Next, cover the dough and allow it to prove for 30 minutes. You don't want to overproof the dough. Just allow it double in size. If you overproof it, you're going to end up with a flattened dough, which is going to give you a flat donut. Now once the dough has proven, create a hole in the middle depending on how wide you want your ring donut to look like. I use my chopstick or my index finger to create holes in the middle of my ring donut. If you want your donut ring having a wide hole, you use 2 index finger to widen the hole. But I just like the hole of the donut to look like this. Now I'm going to fry. This is the point where some people make or have issues. If you don't have a thermometer to check the heat of your oil, just make sure your oil is only producing little bubbles when you add your donut. It should not be more than that. And also when transferring your donuts to your frying pan, make sure the part with the parchment paper is facing up. You fry on medium heat. If your donut fries too quickly, then the oil is too hot. Once one part is fried, you flip it to the base and allow the base to fry on medium heat. And once they are properly fried, transfer it to a rack to strain out excess oil. Now when frying the next batch, I usually turn off the heat of my oil so that the next batch doesn't fry too quickly, because at that stage your oil is already too hot for the donut. So you turn off the heat of your oil and add the next batch, then turn on the heat of your gas. Repeat the same process. Once fried, transfer to your rack to strain out excess oil and then transfer to a tray with paper towels. And now we can continue with coating. I'm going to be coating this with sugar. Next, I'll be coating the rest with glaze. I'll start using the mirror glaze, which I already colored to pink, green and royal blue. I'll be sharing the video of how to make this simple glaze in the next video. Depending on how thick you want your donuts to look like in the glaze, you could double coat it. Just allow the first glaze dry up a bit, then dip it again in any of the glaze you want and double coat. Next, I'll be glazing also in chocolate. Also remember to shake off the excess from your donut after inserting it into any of the glaze. Shake off the excess. And finally, vanilla glaze. I will also be piping the vanilla glaze and chocolate glaze on some of the donuts. I just filled up a clean nylon with the vanilla glaze, cut off the tip, and then piped it on the donut. Next, I'll be adding some coconut flakes and then some sugar sprinkles, and glazed donuts are ready. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell to be notified of our videos every week. See you next week.